I know a couple, unfortunately, their marriage dissolved because of him playing so many games. I mean, he would work, but literally come home and then just play games.
We've got this remarried love. It's better than we dreamed of. Left the pain in the past. Just you and me.
Welcome to Remarried Love, where we help couples build a stronger, healthier legacy remarriage. I'm D.
And Aki, we're so glad you're here.
This is a conversation for grown folks.
Yeah, this is going to take a maturity to hear what we're saying and to do these things for some people.
Yeah.
Well, let's get right into it. So, number one is tech boundaries. This is an unpopular solution, but it works wonders on marriages.
Yes. A hard reality is that your phone may be a third person in your marriage.
Yeah, that's not good. If you're on your phone more often than you are communicating and listening and talking to your spouse, that's going to cause an issue in the long run.
And one of the things I had to learn was to turn my phone off during dinner time because I was disconnected to the conversations we were having at the table and tuned in to whatever I was scrolling on at the dinner table.
Why do you think that was like a big thing to have your phone there with you at dinner?
There's certain alarms that I might have on there.
Yeah.
And so it just keeps you in check for the day. But also you may hear dings from social media.
Yeah.
And that is what gets you caught up because then you're looking for one thing and your eyes see 10, 12 other things.
We're having these conversations and then we'll be like, oh, let's look this up. Let's look that up. And it kind of gave us an out to go on our phone. And now we're looking up something. That's what we were going to do in the beginning. But now we're looking at something else. And the conversation turns and we are talking to each other, but somebody is distracted. It was me and you. I mean, I think I was guilty of that too. And then we have to repeat ourselves.
And that's the one thing that a lot of people don't like is when they are talking to you and then they have to repeat themselves because you weren't tuned into what they were saying.
Yeah.
You were, plugged into your phone.
It's amazing how much it can just draw you away and draw you into it, where the people around you, you don't even recognize or realize there's people talking to you.
Yeah.
That's powerful. It's almost scary.
It's very scary.
When you think about it.
Yeah, because now you're not alert to the things around you.
Yeah. And you like to be alert.
I like to be alert. I like to know my surroundings, what's happening over here or there behind me. Especially.
Who's saying what?
Not necessarily who's saying what, but I need to know my surroundings so that if I have to react to protect, it helps me to know what's going on.
Yeah. And you really don't need to even have that at the dinner table, especially when we're out. You'll see couples on their phone while they're eating, having dates, and they're not listening to each other. They're not connecting.
They're not even talking to each other, actually.
Yeah. They're having an emotional affair with the phone and whatever is on that other side of the screen. So tech boundaries are so important to keep you fully engaged
and connected with each other.
With your spouse. Yes. This podcast is all about helping remarriages, and we do want your feedback. And we know a lot of people are like, I don't want to comment because I don't want my business out there.
Yeah. You don't want to be all out in the streets.
Yeah. Yeah. And we're discreet. So
very discreet.
If you DM us at RemarriedLove, either through Facebook or Instagram, we will keep your name, your handle, everything private. If you wanted to share a story or a situation that we can talk about, or you have ideas for other topics that we can talk about.
Yes, that will help remarried couples.
Yes.
And blended families.
I had to even stop bringing my phone into the bathroom with me.
Well,
that's like a confession. I'm sorry.
There's no one else there but you, and that's your time to
I was like, nobody's there.
Yeah, so,
But it was taking too much time. And then I remembered I was thinking about something and I would totally lose whatever thought I was thinking about. And now I'm sending you messages while I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah, I get those messages.
And it's like, why am I doing this? I think we've been pretty good about putting your phone away before you go to bed. Like, that's not even good for your eyes, for your mental.
Well, it's not good to have all those things in your head prior to going to sleep.
Yeah.
Because you never know the last thing you're going to see on your phone. And then now that's in your head right before you close your eyes and you go into REM sleep.
Yeah.
So
that wasn't good for me because I know if I saw anything scary or a lot of violence, I'm done. I'm going to have bad dreams or something.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, you told me there were some things that were getting me riled up that I didn't even know. And you kind of said, hey, honey, we're not going to watch that show. We're not going to listen to that right before we go to bed.
And it's not because I'm trying to tell you what to do. It's because it doesn't produce goodness for us.
Right. It put me off. Now our conversations are different. Like right before we go to bed, I'm talking about some crazy stuff. And you're just like, what? Why are we even talking about this right now? And we needed that time to
connect before we go to sleep.
Yeah. And decompress from the day. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
We needed that time. We also like to kind of touch base or just remind ourselves, okay, this is what we're going to do tomorrow. We needed to have that time to communicate what was going on in our lives.
Yes.
And not communicate what was going on in other people's lives or what we saw.
Yeah, because it's a third party. The phone is a third party. Yeah. And those people's lives are third party.
They're fourth, fifth.
Yeah.
They're not even like in your 6 degrees of people that they say are near you.
Exactly. Because
we don't even know these people, and we're having a whole blown out discussion about it. So, we stopped that, and it did help us. That's unpopular because some people like to bring their phone into the bed and have their little scroll time then.
But it could be a very powerful solution to your remarriage.
Right.
And help you both to connect prior to going to sleep.
Other tech that we had talked about before, just quickly mentioned, was games,
Oh, playing games. And usually, I've seen a lot of men playing games, and you may want to play your game before you go to bed. You may want to rethink that and do something different before you go to bed so that you're not focused on the feeling you had while you were playing your game.
Yeah, because sometimes men and women, anyone playing, they may get frustrated if they lose. Mm-hmm. They may be interacting with other people through the games. And if you're going to do that, you may want to say, hey, for every hour I play, I'm going to do at least an hour family time or with my spouse, because you can get lost. It draws you in.
It's been a long time since I've played a video game, but I will say that for me, it was very addictive. I liked more of the fighting games. Mm-hmm. So imagine fighting right before I go to bed.
Yeah.
We're in bed now, but I'm remembering myself, fighting as a character. And now I'm going to bed with my wife.
Yeah.
So I could see how that would psychologically affect. Yes, us both, actually, because it's something that you don't want to do. You
don't want to deal with all that outside stuff. It's just,
yeah.
I know a couple, unfortunately, their marriage dissolved because of him playing so many games. I mean, he would work, but literally come home and then just play games. I mean, he's eating food and playing games all night, waking up, getting ready for work, going to work, come back, play the games.
That's an addiction in one
Well,
point.
it's a hobby that's gone a little too far.
It's too far, yeah.
These tech things, these chat GPT, these bots, these pretend girlfriend and boyfriends getting all up in your mind because they're not real, is a tech issue that has to have boundaries.
It does have to have boundaries.
And usually your spouse knows the boundary you need. And that's bad.
Or they know what they need, and it creates a boundary because they're asking you to hold off on what you're doing with that third party or that third thing and have them as number one.
Yeah. So even if it's like, hey, look, you can play all night and all day on Thursday or whatever. But,
or if they're not there.
But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah. All these days I need you. I need to talk to you. And you have to be willing to do that. So
yes,
that is our unpopular solution, is having your tech boundaries.
So this was a great conversation.
Yes, the unpopular solutions are definitely needed.
Yeah, and we want to thank you guys for being here with us.
And if you have someone that you feel could benefit from this, please be sure to share it with them.
See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
We've got this remarried love. It's better than we dreamed.